Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams and to not only get him, but to also keep him. And today I want to show you how you can flirt with the man of your dreams. Yep, today it's all about specific flirting techniques that you can use to successfully flirt with men. And the first tip that I have for you is something that my girlfriend uses very successfully. And what she does is that she came up with a specific nickname for me that makes me feel proud and that makes me feel good whenever I hear it. And no, for privacy reasons, I won't reveal this nickname right now. However, if your man has a certain quality that you can admire him for, and he has a certain quality that he wants to be admired for, then you might want to think about giving him a nickname that focuses on this specific quality. So for example, if your man is really good at, let's say, programming, he's a programmer, and he's really good with computer stuff, instead of calling him your cute nerd, which might or might not make him feel good, you can call him your computer hero or your programming hero. And I know that might sound a little bit crazy, but when it comes to men, the feeling of being admired for a quality that we want to be admired for is incredibly powerful when it comes to your ability of making this man addicted to you and making this man obsessed with you. So if you want, or let's say I advise you to do it, but of course it's up to you, so if you want is the right choice of words. If you want, you can come up with a nickname that focuses on one of the qualities that makes him feel proud and that he wants to be admired for. And then tease him with your smile and your compliments. Unfortunately, a lot of men and women out there have this idea in mind that compliments are only for women, that when you see a beautiful woman you should give her a compliment. But nobody tells us that if you see a handsome man, or again a man who has a certain quality that you admire, that you should give him a compliment. But compliments can be very effective. And of course you love to receive compliments in the same way as he loves to receive compliments. But when it comes to the compliments that you want to give him, you want to focus on compliments that specifically focus on the qualities that you either want him to have as a boyfriend or that he already has as a boyfriend. So for example, you want a man who's ambitious, and you can see a little bit of this quality in the guy that you're dating, just a little bit. In order to not only make him feel good and to not only make him want you more, but to also turn him into the man that you truly want, you can then again and again compliment this quality. He might not have this quality as much as you want, but by complimenting him for it, he will develop this quality more and more. At least the likelihood is very high that this will happen. I mean, just think about it. He might be a little bit ambitious, and you then compliment him for that over and over again, and he wants you more than anything else. And in this moment, his subconscious mind will fill in the blanks, and his subconscious mind will do whatever it can to turn this man into an ambitious man, because he wants to get you and keep you as much as you want to get him and keep him. And that's usually what happens. But of course, this whole process is even easier if there's a certain quality that he already has and that you admire him for. This can make things a little bit easier. Then you can simply compliment him for it, and he's happy and you're happy. And laugh at his jokes, because sorry, it works. I hate to say it, but it simply works. There's actually been scientific studies about that had a look at what men and women define as humor. And women define as humor a man who is actually funny. However, men define as humor, or let's say define the quality of having humor in a woman as a woman who laughs about his jokes. I know it's stupid, I know it's lame, but I can't change it. In the same way as you can scream at the clouds for raining, it won't stop the clouds from raining. In the same way you can say, that sucks, I don't want to hear that, but it is the truth. So if you laugh about his jokes, he's more likely to like you. Of course, there is a fine line between laughing about jokes that are actually quite funny, at least a little bit, and laughing about jokes that are just ridiculously stupid. That's something you shouldn't do, because otherwise you will make him think that he's the funniest guy on planet Earth, even though his jokes are terrible. And have an open body language when you're with him. One of the easiest ways to flirt with a guy is by having an open body language. And what that means is that when you, for example, flirt with a man who you haven't been on a date with, that you are approachable, that you don't have your arms in front of your chest, that you don't have your face turned away from him, that you look into his direction, that you smile at him, and that you signal with your body that you're approachable and friendly, because only then will men approach you. And this is an experience that I made with a lot of my coaching clients, that in the very first session, I allowed them, or let's say I invited them, to show me how they usually stand and sit when they're at a bar, or when they're at the club, or when they're at a private event, and when they try to signal to a guy, please approach me. And what I often see is that the women who then tell me, hey, this is my approachable way of sitting, my approachable way of standing, my approachable way of walking, that a lot of men, and I know that for a fact, that a lot of men would actually be intimidated by the way they walk, by the way they stand, and by the way they sit. And I experienced it multiple times that when I then showed clients in a Skype coaching session how to sit, how to talk, how to walk, how to stand, that then suddenly when they changed their body language in the way that I showed them, that more men approached them, and also the man who they wanted. So yes, your body language can make a huge difference. And if you're ready to work with me on your body language, and of course also on any other aspect that you want to work on, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching and have a look at the different coaching sessions I offer. I'm sure that you will find the right session for your situation right now. And don't be shy and say hi. Yep, you can introduce yourself to him. And now you might be saying, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. So many of my coaching clients have done it successfully, and I know that you can do it too. And yes, guess what? You can even ask him out. I know, shock, horror, oh my God. You can do it. It's no longer 1950. You can in fact walk up to a man, you can tell him that you like his jacket, you can tell him that you like his smile, or you can even simply ask for a direction, or ask if they have a certain item on the menu, and then go from there. Nobody says that you can't approach him. Of course, you want him to walk up to you, but some men, and sometimes these are the best men, are quite shy when it comes to talking to women, and then you might want to give him a little help. And you can also give him a little help by winking at him and by letting your eyes communicate your desire. And speaking of desire, you want the man of your dreams, the successful, ambitious, amazing man who you might even want to make your husband. You want to make this man obsessed with you. In fact, you want to make him so obsessed with you that he won't look at other women, that he won't think about leaving you for another woman. You want him to be yours and yours alone. And you can do that. You can do that if you activate his hero instinct. Because if you make him feel like the hero of his life, the hero of his relationship, and your hero, then this man will be obsessed with you. Because no woman has ever made him feel as good as you make him feel every single day. And if you want to find out how 7 of my coaching clients did exactly that with the man of their dreams, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/obsession. And of course, you can also click on the first link in the description to then read this experience report. Or if you want to skip this experience report and you want to have a look at an explainer video that reveals more about this incredible method, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/video, or you click on the second link in the description. And just a little tip on the side, you can also remember that you can flirt over text. You can, for example, send him selfies, you can send him compliments over text, you can send him voice messages with your most romantic and sensual voice, and you can simply send him every now and then a romantic thought when you were thinking about him. And what you can also do is to walk in a way that accentuates your hips and that communicates your confidence. Yep, this can also be a great way to flirt, because in the first moment, before you actually start your first interaction with him, it can make him turn his head, it can make him look at you, and it can make him think to himself, wow, this woman is amazing. I have to talk to this woman. And that's how you flirt with guys. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell. so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.